Hey guys, today we're looking at the new AD Assassin item, the Duskblade of Drakthar, which honestly sounds like it belongs back in World of Warcraft. But anyway, I wasn't going to make a video about this, but then I had a little play on the PvE, and actually it's going to be awesome on some AD carries too. This is 100% without a doubt going to make Assassins popular and strong this patch, so if we get this video to 3,000 likes, then I will make a how to deal with Assassins guide to help you shut them down. So first up, what actually is it? Well, funny you should ask that, because it's basically like a whole ton of damage with a mini Z ultimate as the passive. No joke, it has 75 AD, which is like the same as a Bloodthirster, even more than an Infinity Edge, and 10 armor pen, and plus the passive on top. The passive itself means basic attacks, not abilities by the way, just basic attacks, applies a mark for 2 seconds, which deals 90 flat damage, and 25% of the target's missing health after it explodes. Also, if the target dies from any source before it explodes, so either you kill it or an ally kill it, then the cooldown is refunded. You can as well see on the screen like there's this mark on the target when you apply it. It's pretty obvious actually, so you can't really miss it either, and this whole thing has a 2-minute cooldown. Now armor pen is really strong on assassins right now anyway. It gives you a bump of damage early to mid game, especially considering that most of them have high base damage anyway. If we compare it to the other AD assassin items, like Yumu's gives you 10 less AD but 10 more armor pen and 10% cooldown reduction, plus obviously the active. More of Malmortius gives you magic resist and the shield, but 20 less AD and the same armor pen. For like pure burst damage, Duskblade is actually probably about the same as Yumu's, maybe even a little bit better with the passive, and it only costs 50 gold more. I could keep going and going, but I kind of think you get the point, alright? It's just really strong, okay? When it is active or ready to use, your fists glow red, so you and your opponent are going to know it's ready to use. Not that it honestly really matters too much. You can't exactly stop someone from hitting you with it. Now when I was playing with it and testing it, I rushed it to see what it was like, and it actually did more than I was expecting it to do. It has missing percentage health damage on it, which means that you need to do damage to them for the mark to actually do anything. You can see on screen, like if I just hit them and do nothing else, it really doesn't do that much damage at all. So really you should be buying this second, I think. It's okay to actually rush it, maybe that will work, but really Ghostblade into Duskblade is going to be insane. That is a total of 30 armor pen together. It's also a ton of AD, and the Ghostblade active means you can burst and attack quicker, so you'll get more damage on that passive mark. One of the reasons why it's going to bring assassins back is because it's really good versus tanks because of that missing percentage health damage. It actually helps you to burst them pretty hard, honestly. The refund part is actually pretty cool too. Like you can focus squishy targets because you can kill someone really fast, and then it refreshes, so you move on to the next target and apply the mark again. Like really, you're not punished for choosing a weaker target first if you can kill them quick enough. Anyway, that's the item in a nutshell, but this is why I wanted to make the video. It works on ranged attacks as well as melee. Now this was a surprise to me honestly, because most of these items are melee only, so we can't abuse it, like your Hydras and stuff. Basically it means that it works on any AD burst champion at all. It doesn't have to be an assassin. The three that I think it will be especially amazing on are Graves, Draven, and Quinn. I'll give you some clips in the background so you can see like the side of it too, I guess, but if you can do a lot of damage in a short space of time, then it's actually amazing. These three have a lot of burst anyway. Like Draven has his ultimate with his Q damage, which you can see does a ton. Graves has his Q, his ultimate, and well, Quinn is just Quinn and runs around killing people. All three have high base damage, which means armor pen works very well on them. They have good AD scaling too, so the big AD part on the item is really good with them, and honestly you become like a ranged Z, which is broken. You do have to think about your damage a little bit more and front load it. You need to all in people, and it's not going to be as good in team fights probably. If you do front load your damage though, so I mean like using all of your high damage cooldowns at the start, then this mark will do an absolute ton of damage. As far as other champions go, like Zed, Talon, Kha'Zix, Rengar, Yasuo, even like a Fiora could use this, and yeah, it's gonna suck for AD carries honestly. Anyway, I don't normally do preview videos, but I think there was some cool stuff with this one, and it should be coming out tomorrow, so this gives you a bit of a head start. Remember to leave those likes, subscribe, comment, share, but for now I'm gonna leave you with the robots.